Brazil's President Dilma Rousseff has unveiled a series of reforms in an attempt to end days of nationwide protests against bad public transport and healthcare, corruption, and billions of dollars spending on World Cup preparation. In a televised address on Friday, she said she had an obligation to listen to the voices on the street, but dialogue needed to be established after nearly 2 weeks of massive protests. The Brazilian president said that her government would create a national plan for public transportation in cities. A hike in bus and subway fares in many cities was the original complaint of the protests. She also reiterated her backing for a plan before Congress to invest all oil revenue loyalties in education and a promise she already made to bring in foreign doctors to areas that lack physicians. At least 4 people are feared dead in Canada's Alberta province, and nearly 100,000 people have been forced to flee their homes after days of flooding. Schools in Calgary City were closed, and the military sent in a dozen helicopters and 1.2 thousand troops to help clear more than 2 dozen neighborhoods on Friday as heavy rains caused the Bow and Elbow rivers in western Canada to overflow their banks. Calgary Mayor Naheed Nancy urged residents to gather their belongings and flee. He told them to expect to be away from their homes for a few days while police patrolled streets, shouting evacuation orders over loudspeakers. Electricity was cut in some areas of the city, and several roads and bridges were closed to traffic. Firefighters swarmed residential neighborhoods, carrying stragglers out of the homes through knee-high waters or in boats to safety. Heavy monsoon rains have triggered massive flooding and landslides in northern India, killing more than 500 people. The monsoon season started earlier this month. Rainfall has been much higher than usual in the country's northern mountain regions. In the Himalayan state of Uttarakhand, swan rivers swept away houses and roads. State officials say full-scale search operations started on Thursday. Emergency workers found more than 400 bodies on Friday alone. They have so far confirmed the deaths of 576 people. The number of victims is expected to rise as the extent of damage is not known. Officials say some 60,000 tourists and Hindu pilgrims are stranded in towns across Uttarakhand as roads have been cut off. The military has deployed helicopters to assist in the ongoing rescue operations.